Everyone, Paul Akers. The other day I was down in San Diego visiting my mom, 92 years old. She had a little fall. She was in a rehabilitation center out in Rancho Bernardo, and we were looking at putting her in a retirement home type place. And so we were going through that place, and we noticed that the gal who was giving us a tour had a little bit of an accent. I said, "Where are you from?" She said, "From Cuba. I actually left there in 1963, and my father escaped there in 1963, 62. And I said, "Wow." And she just started talking. I said, "Oh my gosh, this is incredible what you're saying." And I pulled out my phone and said, "Do you mind if I videotape?" She said, "No, I'd be honored if you did." And she gave me a couple powerful concepts for all of us, and particularly our youth. So enjoy what she has to say. It's unbelievable. Jane, you came here in 1962 from Cuba?
Yes.
What did your father tell you?
He said, "We are here to stay. There's no going back to communist Cuba." So the girls, he told my mom, those two girls have to be educated, they have to assimilate into the ways of the country, and they have to learn to speak English.
No kidding.
That's
wow,
what we did.
That's awesome.
I said that my daughter, of course, she's an American, she grew up here, she's highly educated. She is, and I always tell her, I said, you know, you need to appreciate your country. This is the wonderful country in the world. And it should be appreciated and respected.
Now I have to interject right now what Jane just said. She said the most wonderful country in the world. I've been to 70 countries. I've been everywhere. Communist countries, the poorest countries, you name it. And you know what? I have to agree with Jane. Everything has been prepared for us. We are so lucky. You can have any opinion you want about the United States, but until you've traveled all over the world and really seen what has been given us, the gift that our founding fathers have given us, you have no idea what you have. I've been to communist Cuba. I've seen, they live back like in the 40s and 50s, horse and buggies. It is unbelievable. She has a perspective that's different than most people.
About the different functions of government, they have obviously not ever been taught civics.
And they didn't know who the Senate was or anything?
They didn't know the three different branches of government.
So Jane's last comment right there was about friends of her daughter who know nothing about American civics, nothing about how our government works. And she basically said, what a shame. We have this amazing gift and people are so ignorant. Well, you know at FastCap, we educate our people every day on the Constitution. We have a history lesson because I understand this huge problem. And to hear Jane tell us this problem from a perspective of someone who immigrated here, who came here and sacrificed, her father sacrificed to come here with her family, gave up everything to come to the United States. It was very refreshing. Jane, thank you, you're awesome. Thanks for teaching us how lucky we are to be American citizens.